Ms. Leslie,
Miss Dee Dee.
you showed up for ET with a snatched pony, a regal hoop, and a denim ensemble.
I got jiggy for you.
You are working it from every angle, my queen.
Thank you.
It has been a huge year for you. Now you're co-hosting the Latin AMAs. You're performing. Tell me everything.
Yes, I am so excited. I'm so excited to be a part of such a huge night.
Yes.
It's a special night too because we're sending out a really big message, which is empowering women. It's been such a huge year for women. And the conversation we've been putting out there. So I'm excited about the message we're going to leave the audience with as co-hosts and as performers as well. And it's really, really cool for me. It's my first time co-hosting Latin AMAs, so I'm excited.
I want to get into the female empowerment thing in a minute. But first of all, I want to know, obviously it's easy to approach you to say, Leslie, we want you to perform on our award show. But co-hosting, that's a really big deal.
Yeah, it's a big feat.
How did you get approached to do that?
Yeah, so that came after we had found out that we were going to perform.
Yeah.
And so that was really cool because initially, as soon as I think of hosting, I think of, okay, different fits. So I'm like, yes,
wardrobe
we got wardrobe changes.
Yes.
Which is always fun for us, you
Yes.
know? And then I asked, okay, what are we going to be talking about? What's the theme of the show? You know, what's the vibe going to be? And so when they told me about, the female empowerment theme, I was like, wow, this is awesome. And that also is going to be incorporated in the fits that I'm going to use. And it's just going to be a really cool night in terms of expression in different ways. It's a different format of award show that I'm really, really excited about. And I don't want to tell you guys everything because it's
we got to watch.
Yeah, you got to watch. But I get to co-host with some really, really powerful women in Latin music and music in general. Gloria Trevi, Araceli, Roselyn Sanchez, Becky. And so we're up there just representing it for the women. And also we got a big responsibility because, some of the women up there are going to be performing as well.
Yes.
Including Becky as well. And so
it's going to be a huge night.
It's a big night. It's a big night.
So I know that female empowerment, as long as I've known you, it has been so important to you to support other women, to be a voice for women. Talk to me about why that message is so important to you, being a woman in this industry.
I think it's necessary to take advantage of the platform, that opportunity to uplift other women that may not have as big of a platform as you're gifted to have. And so in my case, I get to use my music in a fun way to uplift people, but also it is a responsibility. It's a responsibility to the people that are looking to you for you to be sort of their voice. And in my case, I started off in a very male-dominated genre, in the tropical genre of bachata, and now in the urban genre that as well is male-dominated and has been for many years. So I think we have a huge opportunity in the sense that we can now be the voice for women that have been listening to the genre for years but haven't heard a female perspective in a lot of these songs as we would have liked to. So that's what I feel my responsibility is, and hopefully as time goes on I could just keep being a part of that female conversation.
So many young girls look up to you and look to you for hope or inspiration. I think that they're going to get that after they see you on the Latin AMAs. What is the message that you hope all the young women, older women, women across the globe take away from watching you on that very important historic stage?
To not be afraid of the impact of their voice. I think that's an important thing that we got to think about as women today. I think we've, in the past, might have underestimated how much impact sharing the things that we go through or what we think or our ideas can have on people. And today we're seeing that's a whole nother story, that we do have a lot of sway in how people see the world and the many amazing things that we can conquer together as women and as people, men alike, men that support women and support women's ideas. Also deserve some merit. So I think we're definitely gonna be celebrating that Thursday night. But I think it'll also be a call to action for young women, older women, to feel important and to feel like their voice matters, even more so than they already know, but to feel like, hey, somebody needs to hear what you got to say.
You're performing with Becky G, CNCO, the Díganle remix. Tease what we can expect from your performance.
Ooh, okay. So the performance is the very first time we will be singing the song live together.
All of you?
Yeah, we just rehearsed for the very first time yesterday.
And
it was great because we're friends, we're buddies, so we kind of start finding our groove, and we are able to communicate, in a very easy way
natural
with each
way.
Other. But it's also nerve-wracking because we all kind of like, since it's so many of us, it's 7 of us. So it's like we're all trying to figure out like our own groove amongst each other. We're like, bro, you gonna move there? Okay, so are you gonna do that again? You're gonna do that every time, right? So I don't just bump into you. Okay, cool. So
you're like a little squad on stage.
Yeah, we are.
So
but we got it down, and there's a really cool finale that we prepared specifically for the show that I think you guys are gonna like.
Ooh.
And yeah, I'm not gonna say anything more, but it'll be a nice, special, intimate moment, and I think it's the first time that's been done with, I think, so many people in a collaboration live on stage. So I think it'll be good.
Your fashion is on a whole nother level. You serve looks every time you step on a red carpet. Talk to me about the fashion game that you are going to be working with the Latin AMAs.
Yes.
Give me numbers. How many changes?
Listen.
Yes.
Lots of changes, girl. Lots of changes.
How
we're
many?
Gonna have like minimum 3. We have so many changes. We're like fighting with time to see if we could do like another one. But like minimum 3.
Okay.
And then
Sexy, sparkly.
Yes. All. Sexy, classy, message wise, like very expressive.
Okay.
A lot of the looks are gonna be, I wouldn't say theme based, but they're gonna say something.
Okay, we'll know when we see them.
You'll see. And then there's a story behind most of the looks. So, because I feel like this award show is a special award show. We're going to be saying a lot of things. Some things are just going to be like very like simple and like just a statement just off of how simple they are, but there's a story behind most of the looks. So you guys will see.
Is it fair to say that this is a historic moment?
I feel like it is. I think it's also the first time that in an award show we take a moment, like a whole award show, to say something really important. So, or at least like leave people with a positive message about what's going on in the world, and conversations that are happening. So I think it is going to be a historic moment. It is going to be for me as well, because I'll be doing a lot of things that I haven't done before, lots of first times.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a good night.
I was going to ask you, I know that you're no stranger to performing in front of thousands upon thousands of people.
Yeah.
Hosting, are there any different nerves going into this?
1,000%.
Explain.
1,000%. There are different nerves because you have to memorize. You basically have to memorize the whole script.
Yes.
Because, God forbid, the teleprompter.
You gotta perform.
Yeah, especially at the beginning and at the end of the show.
Yes.
Towards the middle of the show, not many mishaps happen, but you really want to open strong and you want to end strong. So you got to know what's going on and what your co-host is about to say so that you can go ahead and follow through if the teleprompter goes off. So that to me is like, I'm really good at memorizing stuff, but when other people count on you to make sure you
hit your mark. Yes.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you do things right, especially with the women that I'm going to have by my side. They're like huge. So yeah, there are different nerves, and then when you're doing it all on the same night,
yes,
it's like a lot to think about. But I'll be present. I'm already mentally preparing, and I think it'll be okay.